Hi, my sweet Aquarius. This is Secret of Self Shaman. We're going to be doing a reading on loss, any kind of loss and what you need to be doing about it. It could be physical loss, emotional loss. I mean, a whole bunch of things are coming out in these readings. So let's get started for you. So, my wonderful Aquarius, what is it that you need to hear right now? All about some type of loss of transformation. Loss and transformation is what I keep hearing. My wonderful Aquarius is my inventors of the new way to see things. Kind of go out on a limb. What do we got for you? Okay. I'll show you these cards too, by the way. Yeah, you're really holding tight here. Oh yeah, so this is really protecting yourself and your heart. Okay? Yeah, a lot of y'all have been doing a lot of transformation work. So what's going on right now in your 3D world is this beautiful protection. You're trying to find new and inventive ways to be able to protect yourself naturally with an added sense of technology. Okay, so it's like you're trying to be this like Viking type of look and feel, and you're trying to use the natural elements and then adding this sense of, it's like an added protection. Okay, so you're trying to do this with naturally. This reminds me of like creating something. So it looks like you're trying to create something here that has many layers, but you're trying to add almost like an inventive spiritual way to do it. And then you're being guided this to kind of create from your heart. You need to create from your heart. You need to create from your heart. Clear your mind and create from your heart, and you will be surprised at the things that people will actually want this. Okay? Not sure how this is having to do with the sense of loss here, but we're going to find that out. And then you are looking at yourself as being some kind of predator here. You're looking at this situation of reinvention as some kind of, like, it's like you feel like your mind and your body are aligning. And this is creating this shapeshifter, this transformation. Unveil your gifts. Oh. All right. So what the heck, man? This is kind of cool. Okay, this is exactly what I'm seeing. I'm just going to spit it out here, Aquarius. Is that you've had this sense of okay, so this is the fear here that's coming into play. Is the messages that you are receiving are pretty strong, and then you're trying to figure out how to take these messages that you're getting and be able to transform them in a manner which doesn't seem too far out where people can't understand you, but creating enough foundation to where this seems natural. Okay? And so for you, when you kind of get on your tangent here, of course, you're able to you're trying to figure out how to turn it around to be layman's terms. Does that make sense? That's the inventor in you. Here you have this, yeah, and here's this invisible force that is saying, okay, I need to be this chameleon. I need to shape shift for people to understand my influence, my belief system, because it matches with what they're experiencing and doing. This is like helping people understand. Yeah, so people are coming to you, Aquarius. This is the influence that's making you create whatever it is that you're trying to create here, and it's an influence of knowledge. You're trying to spread your knowledge in a way that is extremely passionate, but not so overzealous to where you feel like you're being misunderstood and people are thinking, okay, this is just kind of, this is air energy out in nowhereville. So this is, you are shifting your energy. Your soul is asking you to shift your energy to make amends with something within your mental space. Okay. I really don't feel a lot of fear. Yeah, here's this turning point. So you've been feeling like you don't have enough of some sort, Aquarius. You don't have enough gumption. You don't have enough tools in order to basically, it's like peeking into other people's perceptions and being able to match what your messages are to match their knowledge base. Okay. And this fear of loss. Okay. So the fear of loss here is you're afraid that because you're playing operator, meaning that you're having to communicate in such a way that is very dense, that you're going to lose your sense of what your original ideology was. Okay? And this has to do with money, how you make money. So you're afraid the potency of your passion and drive is going to be lost in translation because you're having to shape yourself. Okay? Sometimes, okay, so people might be having an issue with you being too over optimistic and too out there. Okay? But you are going to be able to create that sense. Okay, so there's some kind of communication modality here that you're fearing, that the communication modality that you're using or you're used to using or need to use is going to be lost in the translation of what your actual biggest healing message is, okay? But you are doing it. You will be able to use old methods of communicating in order to show people your light. And when you figure this out, Aquarius, you are going to gain this sense of complete legacy. You are going to be able to shape shift in a manner that people are able to feel grounded in your message. Okay? Wow, that's you releasing that. You're releasing this fear. That's what you're doing. That's amazing. That's like amazeball stuff there. Okay? So Aquarius, let's see what else that, this is pretty simple, straightforward little reading here. What advice do you need? Discernment. Oh, okay. So there's somebody else that's out there that you can kind of get an idea of how they translated their very far out there belief systems into the smell it, taste it, touch it world in a very effective manner without feeling like you're deceiving them. There's two areas that you can use to join these things together, two different types of modalities here. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is unlimited possibilities and emotional release. So, okay, this is about something you've grown and the unlimited possibilities, because I think that you're a firm believer that everybody has their own truth, and this is more kind of like a Sagittarius energy, but you're trying to take your ideas and formulate it into a teaching structure, a teaching platform. And you're teaching people about their emotions in some form or fashion on how to see them. And so this reminds me of going back to my ideology, that there's like 4 different quadrants of how people perceive their world and how they like to receive information. So you need to kind of tap into that. So your advice here is that you need to be able to understand the audience that you're talking to and how they would naturally perceive information and learn, and then tap into that, and then be your creative, inventive self and saying, okay, this is how you can, this is using metaphors. Okay? That's what that is. That's using metaphors, sweetie. Let's get some advice for you, and then we'll close this bad boy up. So what is it overall that you need to know? Is you need to know that everybody's heart is in the same place. Just being able to show them their heart space is the way that you're needing to teach them how to look at themselves. There you go. Yeah, you're trying to teach people how to forgive themselves because you've learned how to do that in a very unique and inventive way. So you have in this heart space this kindness, and then this archangel, it says, a kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. So that's what you're teaching. I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. So this is you going to your own calling of helping other people understand their emotional body in a very old-fashioned but inventive way. Means that it's simplified. Heart and soul, sacred source. You are teaching this. When making your decision, take into account your heart and soul, what your heart and soul is saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love, not fear. So that is your fear of loss. So this is about you fearing losing your original context and idea of what you wanted to express to the world, your purpose, and having to reformulate it to suit each individual audience. So we, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. Remember that, sweetie. Even your out of this world ideas are a part of this world, and you need to remember that. Okay, Aquarius? I hope this helped you. I love you. Bye.